What's going on, everybody? This Afro Think Tank. You guys know how in my other video I gave you guys advice on, how to tap into oneself and how to control one's personality, right? How to control your ego, how to control your soul, how to control your spirit, how to control the blind entity that's in your head that's receiving all this data from your limited senses that you have, right? And how it's important for us to learn how to do this, not just in a metaphysical way, right? Not just in a what we would call non-scientific spiritual way, right? But there's actually scientific data, all right, to back this up, right? You can be spiritual and embrace the scientific method at the same time, because spirituality and science is literally the same thing, right? Just one is like, feels all wavy and good and warm. The other one feels boring and tedious, right? But they're both nature, what our role is in nature, what the duality is between us and nature, right? And what we're supposed to do inside this nature as far as our experience, right? Because everything that happens to us is a chemical reaction. Understand, even your emotions, all right, are chemical reactions, biological mechanisms, right, within your organic body that coerces you to do a certain thing, right? Just like attraction, to be attracted to someone symmetrical, right? Symmetrical is what we call beauty, right? It's really just what level of symmetry do you have on your face and your body, right? We are attracted to that, right? Men are attracted, especially black men, because of our male prowess. We are attracted to women that complement us, thick, strong women who can carry thick, strong babies in their stomach, right? Is a biological adaptation. Our feelings towards it, right? Our feelings towards looking and seeking for a woman that has all these extra body parts, despite, the construct of our society that says that the most desired woman is a skinny little schoolgirl as far as dominant society is concerned, right? But for black men, right, our biological urges supersede all of that, right? That's why we like, a full or all you can eat buffet for the most part, not little hors d'oeuvres and shit. We like all you can eat buffet because that says biologically that woman can handle childbirth, can raise a child, can render a child, can feed a child. It's all mechanisms, right? So the lust that we feel, the lust, the love, every feeling that we have is a chemical reaction that can be named, right? That's happening within our mind, within our brain, within our body, within our organs, within our heart, within our guts, right? Within us. The biological mechanisms that we have, right, operate biologically as a machine, right? It's the ultimate machine, right? And once you understand it, you are in fact a biological machine, just like everything else is a biological machine, that they have biological chemical reactions that coerce an individual or multicellular organism to do a thing, right? And when you get master that and you can understand that, when somebody try to piss you off, you'll understand that that's just a chemical reaction, right? You'll understand that unless you are in imminent danger, which your body will tell you, fight or flight, you can literally stand there and have somebody talk all the trash they want, right, and embarrass you in public. And if you know how to control yourself, you wouldn't even feel embarrassed. You would say, okay, you're trying to embarrass me. Other people are laughing, but they're not touching me. They're not doing anything to me. This is, what damage is actually being done other than my ego, right? And instead of like, maybe because you feel embarrassed in front of a bunch of people, taking a physical action that you can't take back, right? Trying to take away and snuff away someone's life because they affected you in a certain way, which will also in turn take away your life. All right, so I'm gonna put this scientist here, this human being who understands the chemistry behind this, the science behind this, the neurology behind this, right? So we can, let's get a grip of this, right? Because I'm telling you, you can control your emotions, you can control your ego, you can control that little man, that little woman that you talk to all the time that you don't tell nobody you talk to because you don't want them to think you're crazy, right? Them voices that you be hearing, yeah, talk to them, right? And you'll be able to explain this to them, and they'll be able to explain it back to you. And the next time somebody tries to set you off or press your buttons, you can logically think past that in order to make a better decision that doesn't give them the satisfaction, right? And doesn't cause you to put yourself in a position that you didn't want to be in because of a temporary chemical reaction based off what somebody else said to you, Anyway, tell me what you got to think in the comment section. It's Afro Think Tank. Learn something, teach something. I'm out.
Here's a neuroscience method for when someone pisses you off. You're gonna love it. It's gonna give you a whole refreshed feeling about yourself. If you're new here, I'm Michael. I help you master your energy so you can up spiral your life. If you're into that, follow me and click the link in my bio. You're not short-tempered. Your brain just ran a very efficient software loop. You're like, software loop? Yeah, your brain has a built-in software loop installer. It's called the basal ganglia, and it's deep inside the middle of your brain. It runs habits, installs patterns, and automates reactions. And the truth is, anger is often a rehearsed neurological sequence. It goes like this. You get triggered, your brain runs a story about it, your body has a reaction, and boom, you look like a hothead. And the more times this neurological sequence repeats, the smoother it runs. That's efficient, and efficiency is not morality, it's brain wiring. Here's what's happening underneath the hood. Your brain runs three major systems all day long. The first one is your reticular activating system, your RAS. It's like your brain's search engine. Then there's the default mode network, your DMN. It's like the narrator of your life. It builds the story that says, this is who I am, and this is what always happens to me. The third one is your amygdala. That's your brain's threat center. It labels things safe or unsafe. And these three systems communicate with the basal ganglia deep in your brain all day long. The basal ganglia is the habit installer. It takes repeated emotional reactions and turns them into automated scripts. So when someone says something sideways to you, your RAS, the search engine, searches for proof that you were just disrespected. Your default mode network quickly builds a story that says, see, people always do this to me. Then your amygdala fires the fight or flight response, and your basal ganglia goes, oh good, we know this sequence, run it. And bam, you're not actually responding like a conscious human being, you're just running a software loop. What all this means is your anger is usually just memory on autopilot. Here's how you interrupt it, not by suppressing it or pretending you're above it, by interrupting the loop at the body level. Here's the drill when you feel spiked into anger. Step 1. Don't speak, don't text, and don't explain. Stand up and walk away. Speaking from anger feels powerful in the moment, but neurologically it's a trap. Step 2. Inhale to a count of 4 and long exhale to a count of 6. Do this on repeat for a full minute. Step 3. Say to yourself, pause the script. Then look for 5 neutral facts in the environment around you. Not positive, neutral. The sky is white. My feet are on the ground. There's birds in the distance. My hands are warm. There's sun beginning to break through the clouds. Do 5 things and inhale to 4 and exhale to 6 between each thing. And guess what you just did? You widened the search parameters of your RAS search engine. You starved the default mode network of its typical story. You signaled safety to the amygdala. And most importantly, you denied the basal ganglia its familiar software loop. If you do this consistently, your brain will learn a new neurological sequence. Trigger, pause, choice. That looks a lot like power. And now you're deliberate and in control. And that's how you up spiral your life. Follow me and comment up spiral, and I'll send you some more information about my unique manifestation program. Follow me and comment up spiral. Vibrant beings, have a great day.
Free Sudan! Boycott diamonds and gold! Free Sudan! Boycott diamonds and gold! We most definitely cannot forget about the people of Sudan!
Thanks for watching Afro Think Tank. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And follow me on Substack and Patreon for more content. Remember, it's Pan-Africanism or nothing.